Loves it, but they won't love this. LeBron to the line, misses the foul shot, so we're all tied. Final seconds, 6 to play. Bradley Beal, the NBA's leading scorer. The step back for the win, no good. Overtime we go, tied at 115. Under a minute left now in the extra session. Wizards are up a deuce. Bradley Beal working on Alex Caruso. That's not a good matchup for Caruso. Beal had 33, Wizards by 4. Next Laker possession. LeBron, handoff. KCP, 3, again, Lakers within 1. 14 seconds left. Wizards, same score. Russell Westbrook, yes, 32 points, 14 boards for Westbrook. He would miss the foul shot, so the Wizards lead is 3. LeBron for the tie, no good. They would get another shot. That's a tough look for Kyle Kuzma, and there it goes. Wizards get the win. Lakers drop another, and afterwards, LeBron was being asked about load management.
I mean, I'm resting now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm resting when I get in my car and head home. I'm resting when I get home. I'll rest tomorrow. I think this whole narrative of, LeBron needs more rest, or I should take more rest, or I should take time here, has become a lot bigger than what it actually really is. I've never talked about it. I don't talk about it. I don't believe in it. We all need more rest. I mean, this is a fast turnaround from last season. And we all wish we can have more rest. But, I'm here to work, and I'm here to punch my clock in and be available to my teammates.
So that's what he said. Here's a man who never rests. The great Jalen Rose is back with me here. And so, Jalen, you hear it. It's everywhere, including on Jalen and Jacoby and everywhere else. We're talking about, without Anthony Davis, is it too much to put on 36-year-old LeBron's plate right now? Do you believe they should be considering load managing LeBron?
Not only should they be considering it, but you're going to see it happen. And here's why. Because without Anthony Davis, the Lakers, they're an average team in the Western Conference. They're winning by 17 against Washington in that game, Greeny. And the plays that the Lakers have run the most when they're at their most effective is LeBron ISO, AD post up, AD and LeBron pick and roll. Well, you can't run 2 or 3 of those things without AD. And the LeBron ISO thing, he is in his 18th season, 16th season, 18th season, 36 years of age. And he's the primary ball handler and creator for that squad. And not only are they without Anthony Davis, they're without Schroeder also. But this also is a graduation of what happened from last year. See, the Lakers won the championship in the bubble, and it was a quick turnaround. It was only 71 days. And I'm going to just throw something out there. It hasn't necessarily been said publicly, but I would not be surprised if this weekend, when the All-Star game and the festivities are played, instead of the players returning on the 10th, guys like LeBron James and those other 23 All-Stars may try to get the league to consider giving them next weekend off as well. LeBron had a short turnaround, Greeny, and at the press conference, he's going to say he wasn't fatigued. But watching the basketball game and watching his shots hit the side of the backboard and fall out of bounds, that's fatigue.
I agree completely. It's something definitely that is worth watching. You know how I feel about load management. I want to see him on the floor, but I get it. And the schedule in the second half is going to be very compressed. So that's something worth watching. Meantime, I wanted to ask you about this. Louis Riddick just offered some really interesting and insightful of the night in the NBA last night, and it was a good one. It's LeBron and the Lakers hosting the Wizards. Should be a spot for the Lakers to get right, but not so fast. Pick it up at the end. 1:20 to go. Lakers down by 3. LeBron, no. Offensive rebound. KCP for 3, and it's good. He had 21. Lakers tied at 111. Next, Wizards possession. Where's Russell going to go? How about Denny Avdia in the corner? The rookie with the 3. Wizards retake the lead by 3 points. 13 seconds left now. Lakers are down a deuce. LeBron going strong, yes, off glass. He would score 31. The Laker bench loves it. So he goes to the line with a chance to take the lead, but it's off the front rim. So the Wizards have a chance to win it. 6 seconds to go. Bradley Beal, the NBA's leading scorer. This is for the 3 and the win, and it's no good. And we're going to overtime, tied at 115. Under a minute left in the OT. Wizards are up by 2. Beal. Alex Caruso. That's not a good matchup for Alex. Beal had 33. Wizards by 4. Next, Laker possession. LeBron, handoff. KCP again. Lakers within one. 14 seconds left. Wizards inbounding, still up one. It's Russell Westbrook taking it strong. He had 32 points plus 14 boards. He would miss the free throw. So the Wizards are up 3. Last chance. Lakers. LeBron. Long 3. It's no good. Fight for the board. That's a tough look for Kyle Kuzma. It's no good. And the Wizards win in Los Angeles by 3 in OT. LeBron, what?
I mean, I'm resting now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm resting when I get in my car and head home. I'm resting when I get home. I'll rest tomorrow. I think this whole narrative of, LeBron needs more rest, or I should take more rest, or I should take time here, has become a lot bigger than what it actually really is. I've never talked about it. I don't talk about it. I don't believe in it. We all need more rest. I mean, this is a fast turnaround from last season. And we all wish we can have more rest, but I'm here to work, and I'm here to punch my clock in and be available to my teammates.
Good for him for saying that. Let's get into it. The big fella, Kendrick Perkins, is with us, and the not quite as big fella, Zach Lowe, is with us as well. Good morning, fellas. And LeBron plays 43 minutes in an overtime game last night. All this conversation in the absence of Anthony Davis about whether he's going to have to work too hard. Kendrick Perkins, are they working too hard on LeBron James?
Absolutely not, Greeny. Look, you heard what LeBron James just told us. He said he's not worried about his minutes. And if LeBron James tell us a duck could pull a truck, guess what we better do? We better hook the son of a gun up, because look, he is just hitting his second stage of his prime. I'm not worried about his minutes at all. I'm worried about the offense, but I'm not worried about his minutes, Greeny.
He's 36 years old. Is that Zach Lowe, is it a reasonable thing to think he's going to be able to carry this team without AD for the rest of the season and still be at his best in the playoffs?
Of course, if any athlete has earned the benefit of the doubt in any sport about his body and his conditioning, it's LeBron James. That said, he clearly wants to win the MVP, and one thing I would tell LeBron is if he takes a night off here or there, especially in this season where so many guys are missing games here or there, it's not going to hurt his MVP case. The Lakers can sit him down if he needs it, but if he's telling me he doesn't need it, this guy knows his body better than anyone. Yes, he's third all-time in minutes played, Greeny, regular season plus playoffs. It makes me nervous, but if it doesn't make him nervous, I got to just say, okay.
How important do you think that is to him, Big Perk? There's so much talk about the MVP award. He'd be the oldest ever to win it. How important do you think it is to LeBron to win the MVP this year?
Well, I think it helps his resume for the old heads like you and Stephen A. to go ahead and get fifth MVP, so y'all can finally label him the GOAT. But I think LeBron James just want to win. I think he just want to play the game of basketball. He is playing with great joy right now, and I think he just want to be on the court, Greeny. Here it is. With a short turnaround, we thought that he would be load management. He has played every single game this season and has played it at an extremely high level. So right now, I do think he wants the MVP under his belt, and he should want it.
In the meantime, though, Kendrick, they've lost 4 out of 5 since Anthony Davis got hurt. They lost to a good team in the Nets. They lose to a bad team last night in Washington. Are the Lakers in some trouble?
They are, especially without Anthony Davis. They have to figure things out. Offensively, their offense is too stagnant. It's not going to work with LeBron James and Marc Gasol running a high pick and roll. They need a dynamic roller, a live threat at the basket, a guy like a Andre Drummond. Defensively, they do not have that guy to handle without Anthony Davis being with Anthony Davis being out. This is where they missed JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, the shot blocker. The Wizards got whatever they wanted last night in the paint. They got to the free throw line. They need to get them another athletic big.
Zach, you worried about the Lakers?
Remember when LeBron went into chill mode? Let's all go into chill mode a little bit. Anthony Davis is out. Dennis Schroeder, their second creator, is out. When the Lakers have LeBron and AD on the floor, they're plus 15 per 100 possessions. They're killing everyone. I agree with Perk. They're missing that sort of vertical and like toughness at the rim. They'll look around for that kind of player. But if they get healthy, if Anthony Davis is 100% in the playoffs and Dennis Schroeder's back and Kyle Kuzma's playing like this, we're all going to forget this little